Holy shit, this car is fast.
Oh my god! Oh, he smoked you, no! Oh my god! The Range Rover is like, what the hell are you guys doing? Oh, he's going!
What's up? Any second now. Can I do my intro now?
Yeah!
Is the 330e still a good purchase after 6 years of being released? Let's find out in today's video. Let's fire up this engine and go.
Wow, that's very loud. You're disturbing the neighbors. There he goes.
Okay, let's talk about the reasons you should buy this car. First of all, it's cheap. When I say cheap, this right now is a 2016 model. It's been bought by my friend from BMW Premium Selection itself. So you know that he probably paid the premium just by doing that. Here in Malaysia, he got it for around 26,000 USD. Around, for my Malaysian viewers, 106,000 ringgit from Auto Bavaria itself. It's a sport line, so it was a bit cheaper than the M Sport, but he got it for that price when this car brand new used to be around 250,000 ringgit, which is over $70,000. It has definitely taken a huge dip in price. For comparison, a 330i, which has the same exact engine as this, without the electric motor, is around 50,000 ringgit or $12,000 more expensive than this right now. So you get what a value this is to buy at this moment. But there is a reason that it's cheap, and that is because of the batteries themselves. People don't have the greatest perception of hybrid cars as of now. We all know that one day we're gonna have all our silent cars and whatever, and I hope that day never comes. But batteries have a lifespan, and it's normally around like 5 to 7 years. BMW claims that their batteries are good for over 9 years, but 9 years on these hybrids are still yet to come. A lot of people have battery issues with these cars, and I think why the depreciation has hit so hard, because everybody just sold their cars after the first 5 years. It's my professional opinion. Good thing about BMW is that the batteries in these are modular, and I believe there are 6 cells. You have a faulty cell, you don't need to change the whole kit, which is quite expensive. You can change out this faulty cell, which is quite cheap actually. In comparison, it's around 6,000 ringgit, 1,005 USD, let's say. The car being at such great price right now, with the trade-off of having to pay that kind of money down the road for potential repairs, is worth it to you, is up to you to choose. Oh my god, this is hard. As I mentioned, this has the B48 engine. This engine is known to be much more reliable than what it has replaced, which is the N20. Some of you may know that I just bought a 328i that has a N20 engine, and those are known for their timing chain failures and like charge pipes and boost pipes and like, but this B48, what it looks like in the past few years that it's been out, is a much more reliable engine. These engines are modular, so between this and the B58, it's just like 2 extra cylinders that they slap onto the same engine for the B58 to get all the extra power. You can push these engines to get a lot of power. out of the B48. Right now, this engine is making 180 horsepower, which combined with the electric battery is around 250 horsepower combined. But this engine can do a whole lot more than 180 horsepower. In comparison, the X2 M35i that BMW just came out with has the same B48 engine, but it has 300 horsepower stock. So this B48 is capable of a lot more power than this, and if you do the right modifications plus the battery's power, you can easily get 400 horsepower out of this car, and that's a lot of power for just a simple basic 330e, which doesn't cost a lot of money. Wow. If you're planning to buy this car, you should know that there's practically no trunk space. This is all the storage you're gonna get. I mean, Sherry, bro, can you try and fit in there?
No.
No, cut to the...
Oh! Okay, give me a second.
So, you have the battery here. Son of a... Okay, you have the battery. Okay, this is the battery. This huge thing. That's pretty big. I thought batteries are like things you put behind your smartphone. But yeah, that's the battery. It's pretty huge. And that means that you get a lot less trunk space and that your car is heavier than a normal 3 Series. I don't think it matters that much because you still have a lot of depth in the trunk. It's just that it's a bit, has less height.
Is that a Ferrari?
Bro, come on, what's wrong with you?
That's a Ferrari, right? Look at the sound!
Look at the sound, yes. Very English, wow. Most important thing about this car that I'm sure you guys want to know, how it drives. So if you've already driven a F30 chassis 3 Series and you already know how that feels, so let me tell you that this is very similar. It is definitely heavier than the non-hybrid variant, and you definitely feel the weight of the car in the bumps, in the corners, in everything that you do. You always feel the weight of the car, and at least that's how I feel coming from a 328i. It really depends on how you're gonna be driving the car. If you're doing city driving, this car is just absolutely perfect because it's a hybrid. When you pull up to traffic, not using a lot of mileage, right? You need somewhere quiet and then you need your AC on. It's perfect. It's absolutely amazing. I know this car would be perfect for me for my at least daily use because I'm in traffic all day long, and right now I have a loud exhaust behind my back. Sometimes I just want to turn the car off or even use the auto start stop, which turns the AC off. If you're gonna go on the track, is it the best car? Absolutely not. Nobody buys a 330e to take it on the track. They normally buy M cars. If this is what your budget allows and you want to go on the track, let me tell you, this car does not handle like a 9 hybrid. You definitely feel the weight. The suspension is tweaked different, softer than at least my car from what I can feel. So that's my take on this. Just me talking and reviewing the driving feel of the car. I charged from 1% to 29% in about 10 minutes, I would say. How it charges the car is you have a small charge indicator over here. Whenever you lift off your foot from the gas, it starts regen braking and you feel a slight brake and the car starts to charge up the battery. If you're wondering if you always have to plug the car in, you don't. Should I plug it in now? You have any plug points anywhere in your parking lot because you can take your car to bed. I wish I could. Open this and put this gently. Ah, yes. Changes the color and shows you that it's charging. With the maximum charging rate, you can charge your car in around 2 hours. And with this wall plugs. You can charge your car in around 5 hours. Is it still a good car in 2022? Yes. Should you still get it? I would say yes, because it's very modern, and for the price it comes at, even if you have to change the whole battery module, you will still be paying less than if you were to buy a 330i right now from the same year. If you can afford it, definitely go for it. You would not be disappointed. All right, so let me know what you think of the F30 330e. If you own one, definitely let me know down below. Let me know what you think. Let me know if I made any points that you disagree with. Definitely, we can all discuss it down there in the comments. If you have a friend who wants to buy 330e, share this video with them. For the next video, we're gonna be comparing this car to my 328i. So stay tuned for that. If you want to know what our pick is, I'm gonna be switching up the cars. We're gonna go on a spirited drive. Stay tuned for that. Subscribe to my channel if you haven't already. Let's hit 100 likes for this video. See you in the next one. Bye bye. Still very loud. Wow.
Very loud.
Wow. Oh my God. My ear. Oh. Son of a... Oh, that's loud. Wow. Please don't do that. People live in this neighborhood, you know?